What's going on, guys? It's your boy ATF Cobra, and today I'm excited to bring you guys this little gameplay. And I got some tips and tricks for you guys to play some Battlefield 3, as you guys sort of already see and know, because this is mostly what I play. But anyways, today's tips and tricks are how to defend Mcom stations. First off, what I'm going to need you guys to do to help me and to help your teammates and to help everybody else on your team to actually destroy these Mcoms if you're on the offense, it's to freaking spot players. Spot everybody. Spot tanks. Spot everything. Because not only does it help for players in helicopters and tanks and other vehicles, but it helps the infantry as well, so they won't get flanked, and so they can know where the enemy team is spawning, so you can get to them and cut them off from getting to the Mcoms. Now, it seems like a no-brainer, but I don't see a lot of people doing it at all. You know, if even. But yeah, that's the first thing you guys need to do. Just spot, spot, spot. Like, I don't know how many times I find myself spotting for other people and they take it for granted and they don't spot themselves. But anyways, on to the next point. Learning to cut off routes and learning the fastest way to get to the Mcom if you do die. Now, the second fastest way to get to the Mcom, or closer to the Mcom, rather than spawning on your spawning on a squad mate, is to actually use radio beacons to spawn in. And if you don't have radio beacons, then you're ass a wall, because there's no real other way of spawning close to the bomb. Because if you spawn near deployment, you're spawning all the way back in your spawn, which is not going to be very helpful. But that's really what everybody should be doing. I see less and less of it on consoles, because of the fact that nobody really wants to play the sniper role. I don't see too many snipers on the enemy team, and if I do see snipers, they're not laying down radio beacons. They're mostly flying MAVs, and they're trying to run people over, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, you play the game how you want. If you guys decide to lose by using MAVs, that's your fault. But yeah, anyways, first things first, before you even get to the Mcom, before you could plant, you need to make sure that you're giving your teammates a good place to spawn. So before you could even plant, don't plant by yourself and rush in there and be a hero unless it's fully clear, unless you know that there's nobody really there, or you could kind of tell there's nobody there or nobody spawning in your area. And damn, my freaking smoke detector keeps going off. It doesn't need batteries, so stop asking, stop saying it. But yeah, anyways, you gotta find better places for your teammates to spawn. Like here, nobody was here. The helicopter flew around. We looked around. Nobody was here, so I jumped down and get my free plant and my extra 500 points. Man, I don't know how and why people don't plant or go for Mcom stations even more, because the fact you get 100 for planting and then 500 for destroying, so that's automatic 600. Most likely it's gonna get destroyed, because of the fact that not too many people go for the defuse unless they have a full team rushing with them. And if they do have a full team rushing with them, make sure you have a full team rushing with you or defending with you. And next part is actually defending the Mcom. Once you plant, camp your butt off. I mean, there's no real other way of actually defending Mcoms. If you run 30 to 40 feet away from the Mcom and be like, I'm not gonna camp, I'm not gonna sit there and be a bitch or whatever, but you're gonna find yourself losing, because the enemy team is gonna get in there, gonna smack the rest of your team because you're too far away from the objective, and they're gonna end up defusing, and you guys are gonna have to spawn on each other all over again. But yeah, don't think of it as camping. Don't think of it as even being a bonehead or anything like that who's just laying with his dick in the dirt, even though that's what you're actually doing. Think of it as you're winning. You're going for that win. You're going for that objective, and no matter what, you have to win. No matter what strategies that you implement. And yes, I know it's a bit annoying to find that person camping in that corner. I don't do it too often, but if you win, then there's not really much you can say about that. I mean, you're getting the victory, and that's all that really matters, no matter how you play. I mean, if you go in there guns blazing and you run around and defend the Mcom, that's good and all said and everything. But if you're trying to run around and do that, and you have a full team coming at you, and you decide to run around and you get killed, what good is that to your team, right? So anyways, and make sure you guys are using weapons that are geared towards playing offensively. Like I mean, running with the engineer kit is probably a lot better than running with the support. But even though you might need 1 or 2 support guys, you don't need a whole team of support or a whole team of snipers. You need a variety of different teammates to actually help you guys take down objectives like these. And I always play as an engineer, so if there's too many engineers in my class, I'll definitely switch out to something that could help my team. So that's what you guys need to do as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay and this gameplay commentary. These tips and tricks are for players all levels and above, even for beginners. I mean, you know, I try to make my videos towards you know, everybody who could use them, and not just towards one type of person. But anyway, see, if you guys are set up perfectly, you can stop these guys from trying to defuse, and you could get the dub like I did right here, and the rest of my team did. Peace.